This conversation is taking place at the Grand Opera House.
We're talking with Wilmington's Mayor, Jim Baker. Jim, it's been 43 years or so since you and I met.
Right.
I was a very young reporter for the News Journal, and you were Delaware's very first VISTA volunteer. You've spent a lot of time as mayor, trying to reinvigorate neighborhoods. How's that going?
Well, not as well as I would have liked, because the amount of resources that you need to really regenerate a neighborhood is enormous. That's number one. And you need to get the people excited about their own destinies. Number two, and number three, in a lot of cases, you just need new housing and new people coming in to make a neighborhood secure.
It's now fashionable to talk about LoMa,
Right.
borrowed, I think, from Denver's Lodo. But I've always thought that was the right idea, the mix of residents and business.
It's the best idea.
And what have you done as mayor to encourage that?
The partnership was established actually under Mayor Frawley years ago, and it was a great idea because it created this balance between low-income structuring or moderate income structuring of houses to market. We had private developers for the first time who came in and did market stuff, which made all the difference in the world. And now LoMa is really going on its own cooking. It's starting to take place. And with the Queen coming in, here's another private development, which was really a boon to downtown. But you take the riverfront, it took off on its own. And a lot of people misunderstand development because they think, why isn't it just happening? Boom, 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 like some kind of master plan and millions of dollars, and all of a sudden everything's done and you just go to this beautiful place. It takes years.
People say that you're arrogant, you're tough.
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't deny all that stuff. I mean, it's useless to try to say you're arrogant. Yeah, I can be very nasty when I want to be. I can be very nice when I want to be. I can be very tough when I want to be. That's human to me. It's got nothing to do with it. When I know I'm right, look out. Don't try to get in my way, because I'm going to fight you. If you think you're going to step in my way, and I'm going to step out of your way, and I'll run over you if I can. But it works.
You came to Delaware as a social worker, broadly defined.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You ended up being a politician, a professional politician for basically most of your life.
Right.
Either as a councilman, and then you were the first African-American city council president here in Wilmington. You're the first three-term mayor.
Right.
Some pretty signal achievements.
Right. Well, don't ask me how.
But what's the history book going to say about Mayor Jim Baker?
I don't know. It really doesn't matter, because as long as I probably don't have to read it, it won't matter. But
let me put it another way. What would you consider your single most significant accomplishment in the last 12 years?
well, actually seeing things getting done in downtown, seeing things getting done in the neighborhoods and on the waterfront. I mean, all three areas have seen dramatic changes. The only thing that we could not crack was the social ills and the real economic ills and the education ills. Those are the things that just held back this city. It holds back every city in the country because we haven't dealt with early childhood education. We haven't dealt with the dropout problem. We haven't dealt with the economic problems. So we have to do things differently, and we're not. So that's where politics, to me, has gone awry. And we've done very creative things, and when you look at what do I think is the best out of it, actually, it's not so much, I think I like the fact that I got the Wilmington course, children's course, through Tina done. Because there are young children learning music, language, each other. They're all different backgrounds, different levels of social economic background, and they're coming together and they're doing something magnificent, singing to the world. I think that was more important than a lot of the other stuff, even the development stuff that's taken place. Because those young children are going to make a difference as they get older. They're going to be in the arts. They're going to understand the arts. They're going to make the arts work better. If I had my druthers, I would have spent millions on the arts. Because creative people make societies grow or die.
Great. Thanks, Jim.
Oh, thank you. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And hopefully we make another 43
That's
years.
right.
You're connected with Content Delaware.